Hello, this is a special edition of Breakfast with me, Dermot Murnaghan, live in the Polish capital Warsaw. As European leaders meet today for an EU summit, we'll be finding out if a bigger European Union means a better deal for Britain. That's our main story on Breakfast today, Thursday, March the 25th. A very good morning to you live from Warsaw. Poland will soon be part of the new Europe. We'll hear views from here and at home about the impact of 10 new countries joining the EU.
And good morning to you from Galway in Ireland, the most western city in Western Europe. The sign on the Spanish arch says they've been trading with Europe since the 1500s. Will trade with the new countries like Poland be a threat or an opportunity? We've been finding out.
And then, of course, there's the impact on sport. Here in Portugal, the footballers of Bulgaria, Latvia and the Czech Republic will be on show during the Euro 2004 Championship finals. How many of them, I wonder, though, will be playing for your hometown team next season?
And Rob, thank you. I'm Natasha Kaplinsky in London. The other main headline this morning, Colonel Gaddafi will today meet Tony Blair in Libya as the Prime Minister arrives for his controversial visit.
Welcome from Warsaw. European leaders will be in Brussels today to approve important new measures in the fight against international terrorism. This time, though, there will be...
Those are this morning's top stories. More from me at 8:30, but now back to Natasha.
Kate, thank you very much. The time's exactly 16 minutes past 8. Coming up on the programme later on this morning, we're going to be back in Poland with Dermot, finding out what EU membership means for people there. Digital dilemma. We're going to be talking to an online consumer expert about how to shop safely on the internet. And consuming passion. 1 in 10 Americans has watched Mel Gibson's film about Jesus, but will British audiences see the light when it opens here tomorrow? We've had a number of emails worrying about Dermot not having a coat in Poland. He'll certainly need one there for the rest of the day. But Carol, what's the weather going to be like here?
Rather chilly first thing this morning, Natasha, and we've also got some rain around and a fair bit of cloud. In fact, the forecast for today is...
As you've noticed, we're right across Europe this morning. The views from people in Slovakia coming up in the next half an hour. And of course, Rob's in Lisbon. I drew the short straw with a sporting look on life in Portugal. Now we join our news teams across the UK. Good morning. This is a special edition of Breakfast with me, Dermot Murnaghan, live in the Polish capital, Warsaw. As European leaders gather today for an EU summit, we're assessing what a bigger EU will mean for Britain and the countries joining, like Poland. Kate has more on this story and the rest of the morning's news. Good morning, Kate.
Good morning, thank you. EU leaders meet in Brussels today for a summit to discuss anti-terrorism measures. Following the Madrid bombings, a draft declaration will be drawn up, labelling terrorism as a key threat.
Again, a widespread frost. That's it from me. I'll see you in Edinburgh tomorrow. But now, back to Natasha.
Carol, thank you very much. Well, we've been talking this morning about the meeting between Tony Blair and Libya's leader, Colonel Gaddafi. Well, we've just had confirmation that the Prime Minister has arrived in Tripoli in the past few minutes. If you want to know any more information about that, News 24 is where you need to go. For now, it's goodbye from London and over to Dermot to say his goodbyes from Warsaw.
I certainly will. Thanks, Natasha. That is it from Warsaw. In this special edition of Breakfast, we've covered a lot of ground over the last 3.5 hours. It's been fairly cold, but hopefully we've learned a little more about what a bigger Europe will mean for countries like Poland and, of course, for existing members like Britain. We hope you enjoyed it. I'm off into the warm. So from Castle Square here in lovely Warsaw, it's goodbye.